Hey, Remi. Hi, Jamie. How are you today? Hello, 10 other lurkers. Oh, my goodness. Remi, I honestly thought the 4th was your birthday. So your birthday is on the same day as my son's birthday. I mean, today is the 4th, isn't it? Isn't it? I thought you said that your birthday was on the 4th. Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God, I got this horrible bruise on my leg. I don't know how I got this weekend, but whenever I'm with the grandkids, I end up with bruises all over the place. Don't ask me why. I was playing wiffle ball with them this weekend, so maybe I got it playing wiffle ball. Who knows? I know I caught a ball right in the top of my head, and it was like my husband, like he hit the ball and went up in the air, and he's like saying, "Look out!" and it's like bang right on the top of my head. Yes, Remi, happy birthday tomorrow. A day early, better than a day late. It's all right. Yeah, today's the 4th. I'm the 5th. I have my drainage process today. Oh, geez, wiffle ball hurts. Yeah, those wiffle balls are hard, especially if they land right on the top of your head. Like it still hurts right where it hit me, because it hit right on the top of my head. Yeah, my son is on the 5th, but I for some reason I thought yours was on the 4th. That's why I titled this "Happy Birthday, Remi." So sorry, day early, dollar short. A dollar short. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jamie. I will get one of my moderators to share. Can someone share Jamie's channel in here, please? And Gemma, you can share your channel. Joy, happy birthday! Yes, happy birthday, Joy. So good to see you. Haven't seen you. Are you moved into your condo yet? My goodness. Hi, KCL. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Goodness gracious. How's everybody doing today? If someone can post, well, Gemma, you can post your own link. Jamie, if one of my mods can post your link, I would appreciate it. Hi, Audra. Jamie lost his channel. I guess freedom of speech is not allowed on YouTube and on certain subjects. Moved in and just got back. Florida visit. You just got back from Florida visiting family? Oh, just got back to Florida from visiting family. Today works better. I'll be flat on my ass tomorrow. Well, are you going to the doctors? You guys please say prayers for Ginger Locks. I haven't heard from her since she was on my panel, and I'm kind of wondering what's going on with her. What? Uh-oh. What happened? Why can't I read this? No. Kansas City, I don't pay attention to that. So I'm trying to stay away from all that toxic stuff. I hope she's not doing anything crazy. Hello, Jackpot. I know I like Amy. I like Angie, and I don't like what they have done to her. So I go to get a metal port put in my drain to drain a lot of the extra fluid. I haven't heard from Ginger either. Yeah, I don't know. The last time she was on my panel, she had to hop down because the doctor came into the the hospital room. Did anyone see the channel called the Les? Not in analyzers. Not, I don't go there. I go in Angie's. Angie's been like a really good supporter of mine. She comes in here all the time. Oh, Les's Lounge? Is that a new channel? No, I've never seen that. Hi, you don't know me. I can't wake up from, yeah. I'm sorry, Joy. I'm so sorry. She was old school. She lost her fight to diabetes. Was that someone from YouTube? Remi, you know everything about YouTube. I know nothing. And I've been on here for 3 years, right? I've been on YouTube for 3 years, and I don't know as much as Remi does. Remi, you had to. I've actually been on YouTube since 2014, but I never discovered all this stuff until like 3 years ago. So she was old school. Oh, okay. I don't know. I really don't know who that is. I mean, you can elaborate, but I have no clue who she is. I thought it might have been another heart attack. What, did she pass away or something? Oh my goodness. Hi, Brutal Mafia. Aw. Thank you. Right back at you. Right back at you. Hi, Jackpot. Did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did or not. Well, if I didn't, I'm saying hello to you, you know. Smart, can you post Jamie's channel if you can find it? No, not at least what I heard. Uber Goober, Ash274, all the girls knew her. Well, this must be someone from like OG because I don't even know who that is. She passed away. I just found out last night. She passed away recently. Like I actually don't know who that person is. But my prayers go out to her and her family. May she rest in peace. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, Samara. Duh. I'm like a goofball today. I watched 2 ladies' channels for recipes, and both have passed now, and their sons took over their mom's channels. Oh, I watched this channel called oh God, I can't remember. Red something. And he passed away. And I don't know if it's his wife and her girlfriend. They took over his channel, and he had quite a following too. Yeah, I appreciate you, Samara. Samara, we missed you this morning. Me and Miss Behaven were talking. And voice, I actually helped Les but into Bitcoin probably 4 years ago. Oh, you've been around for a while then. Hi, Joyce. Hello, 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 hello. See, you talk about like the people from like 4 and 5 years ago. I don't know much about them unless they're still on here and they're still like in this kind of little kind of circle we've made up. But I'm kind of out of that circle now. I've distanced myself from a lot of that stuff. So I just don't, I can't be bothered anymore. It's just too It's too toxic. How is misbehaving? Miss her. I hope she's back on soon. She might even be watching right now because I talked to her this morning. So she might be watching, but she's very busy. She's getting her yard done. So, and she has obligations that she needs to take care of in her household. So yeah, if you could send out some good thoughts and prayers to her too, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, she's fine though. She's fine. We had a nice talk this morning. I've missed her because I haven't seen her. Like, kind of like, it's kind of like missing people. You've all got different schedules and you're doing different things in different places. And yeah, and yesterday I was not feeling good, and I swear to God, I slept all day. Like I slept. When I say I slept all day, I got off here and went to bed, and I slept like until probably 2:00, stayed up for about an hour, and then went back to bed. Are you following TN versus Steve Wiggins? I'm not sure who that is. She's like a movie star. We never catch her. I know. We're going to start calling her our movie star. She was in there this morning, so it was nice. But I haven't heard from Ginger Locks, and I'm praying that she's, they decided what they're going to do, and that she doesn't have to stay in the hospital very long. Analyzer Richard Harper and Phil made a video dragging my wife just for being Black. Anyone care? No? No, it is not cool. It is very not cool. I don't think Analyzer has room to talk about anything on here, considering what she has done in this community. I don't think she has any room to talk about anybody. So for dragging for someone for being Black, that is so not cool. I'm sorry they did that to your wife. She has a community post up. Oh my goodness. See, I don't get notifications from community posts, so I don't check them often. Is that about Father P? No, I can't read the whole thing. You may not have done anything to me, but the way he walked around Archie, you guys can read the whole thing because I can't read it out loud. Around Archbishop Brian, as if you were a saint. I know you're out. I don't care, and I'm going to share the story. Father Charles, you are one of the reasons why I'm no longer Catholic. Oh, by the way, this is Father P, Father Charles. If you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. I can't say the P word on here because YouTube has guidelines. And I find that YouTube now, like they're really strict on words that you say on here. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. I'll have to check it out. Like I said, Kansas City, you've always been okay with me. So I'm sorry that your wife has been dragged for no other reason than the color of her skin. I think that sucks. I don't think that's right. And especially not by someone who scammed a whole community, faking cancer for no other reason than to make money. Not only that, but faked having a miscarriage, has no room to talk about anybody else. And that's all I have to say. I've never had a problem with you. I'm so out of the loop, Kansas City, that, like when it gets to like people starting like drama and the toxic crap on here, I try to distance myself. I just try to back off, because in the past it has done me no good to to put my 2 cents worth in. I mean, I went into a chat one night, and I thought it was going to be cool. And someone named Not Joan of Arc, who I don't know from Adam, started attacking me and calling me names and stuff. And if she comes in this chat, it's NGOA2. Block her immediately, mods. I do not want that person in my chat. She's nasty. I'm sure nothing is easy lately. If you ever need an ear or hand, just let me know. I'm not far from you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want that person in my chat at all. I don't like her. I don't know who she is, but she started attacking me, and I did not know anything that was going on. I went into a chat and she started on me, and that's it. She's done. Hey, Melly. I don't put up with that crap. I won't go back to that chat, that certain chat that I was in, but I also won't put up with someone like attacking me for no other reason than I was somewhere that she didn't like. And if that's how you roll on YouTube, you can get stuffed. That's all I have to say about it. So here I am getting involved in drama that I didn't even, like, I had nothing to do with, only because I was in someone's chat that have you heard from Ben at all, Carla? No, I have not. I don't know if he's even still in jail. I've kind of backed off because of what I saw with his dad. I thought it was kind of messed up. So I haven't messaged him, or I just hope that he realizes how lucky he is that he does have parents. So, yeah. Because, some of us don't have our parents. And it sucks when you have both your parents and they're supporting you, and nobody will ever attack you in mine. I don't stand for it. I know you don't, Gemma. Well, I have a wrench too, so I can clip them. I avoid that side of YouTube. It's nasty. What side of YouTube do you mean? There's a lot of sides that are nasty on here, but I'm telling you, when someone attacks you that you don't even know and starts calling you names, that's it. I'm done with you. I'm done. I don't go back. I'm one and done. And that person, whoever she is, because I have no idea who that person is, smack them with a wrench. But and I'm telling my mods right in here, if that person comes in here, block her. It's just block. I don't want them in there. I don't deserve it, and I don't want that person in here. She's toxic. I've been attacked many times, but I'm stronger. Exactly. I mean, the thing is, how about Gingerlock's mom? I hope she's doing well. The thing with Gingerlocks is I haven't talked to her since she was on my panel. And I'm hoping that she does come in today, because she usually does. And so I can find out updates on what's going on with her. Because I am, I know that she was really struggling with pain. And I'm hoping that they've regulated that, at least that part of it. As far as the osteoporosis and the ankylosing, she's still suffering. And it's been a year. So, I mean, they need to do something. Nope, doesn't work that way, Millie. Defend analyzer for that racist crap or apologize to me. I have seen and heard what you said about me, Millie. Yes, I hate that they don't fix the pain. We don't fight in here. I better leave. I didn't mean to bring drama into your room. Yeah, I don't want. I just don't want. I mean, you've always been respectful to me. If you don't like someone, and I've always told people this, if you don't get along with someone, just block them. Don't engage. Hi, winners happen. I like that name. Winners happen. Winners happen. How do you guys like my little logo at the top? I love it. I did that last night. I get bored and I play around with things on StreamYards. Yeah, winners happen. That's a cool name. Winners happen. I just wanted to check in and say hi. I wish everybody well. You're fine, Melly. Don't think you're not being rushed out. You've never done anything or said anything that's disrespectful. So I don't, I have no ill feelings towards you. There's just certain people that have attacked me that I have a problem with. And if you're friends with them, I mean, that's fine. I don't gauge who people are friends with. You're friends with people that are nasty to me. I don't really give a shit, you know, because I don't care about them enough to care if they don't like me. But yeah, I've seen a little bit what's gone on with what they've done to Angie, and I just think it's sad. People that were friends can't be friends, and I don't agree with showing private messages. It's been done to me. And if you're going to show someone's private messages, then to me, you're a piece of doo-doo. Yeah, I you know, when you've had it done to you, you've had a private message that you've trusted someone enough to share, like, and even if it's just trash talking or if it's just whatever it is, and you've trust that person enough to talk to them, and then someone takes that private message and blasts it on YouTube, to me, I've lost all respect for you. And I don't want to see it. I won't watch it. Private means private, not that hard. Yeah, I did mean that, actually. I did mean that, Kansas City. And if you share private messages, it's not good. It's not a good thing. And if you've had it done to you, you know how it feels. And I've had it done to me. And not once, but twice. And so I'm done. I'm done with people that do those things. I'm done with people that share private messages. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm over it. The people that I surround myself privately with, I completely trust. I would trust with my life. I know that they're not going to go out there and make a video and post private messages. So the people that have posted private messages about me can get stuffed. That they got not only one chance, they got a second chance, and they will never get another chance from me. No. And it's happened. And I was stupid enough to believe when someone apologized that they meant it. And then they turned around and they, stabbed me in the back. So that was kind of dumb. I love your room because of the people you have in here. I know. I like the people that come in here. There's like cool people that come in here. I know, get stuff. Well, that's better than saying F all the way off. Or like Samara says, and Samara, Oh, Gemma, thank you. Love you, Carla. You're beautiful. Remember, you're an amazing friend. You always have. Oh, thank you so much, Gemma. You don't have to do that. As Samara would say, they can F-U-C-K all the way off because she spells all the swear words and it cracks me up every time. And then when I'm like, I want to swear and Samara's around or she's hearing me, I try to spell it out like she does, but she does it so much better than me. Remi's saying, I don't think I've ever done that. I only have private message with the same 5 people, same for 3 years. I've emailed, but simple emails. I don't ever put private stuff. Yeah, Remi, I've never seen you put anything private up. I'm just saying that if you've had it done to you and people have put up your private stuff on YouTube for the general amusement of others, then I think you're a piece of crap. I really do. I mean, there's ways of solving conflicts without being on a panel, making fun of people's looks. First of all, if you're making fun of someone's looks, you've lost. To me, you've lost. You've lost the fight right there. And if that's all you've got, plus a few private messages, then please don't come around me. Just stay the hell away. No Discord, no tweets, no DMs. No thanks. Exactly. And you know what? We say things in private, probably, and everybody's like this with your friends that you probably wouldn't say in public. And so for someone to take that private information and blast it in public is disgusting to me. Disgusting. Because a lot of times you say things in private you wouldn't say in public. And if you can't respect someone's privacy, then, I would never trust someone that does that. And I did actually do that. I trusted someone, I forgave them, and they turned around and did it again. And that's it. She's done. I will never, ever be friends with her again. I'm done with her. So it's just, you have to, at some point, have to learn your lesson and then just move on from that person. They're toxic and it's a shame, but that's how it is. And that's how it has to be. And that's how it's going to be for me. It is humiliating because you would say something in private, like, amongst your friends that you're not going to want out there, or you're not going to say publicly because you just don't want to. If for no other reason than you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or you just don't want to. And I've said things, and I'll admit it, I've said things in private that I don't, I would be ashamed of, but they're private. I've never shared a DM, but I did share something else that pertained to kiddos that made me nervous. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, but and you're close to them, sharing your feelings. If it's to protect children, I can understand that. I can completely, You hang with analyzer who shares private. Who's Precious Stoner? I don't hang with analyzer, not at all. So if you're talking to me, you're barking up the wrong tree. Delete that person. Because they're definitely not talking to me. I have no, if I'm in a chat and that person says hello to me, I will say hello back only because it's polite, polite thing to do, but I don't hang out with her. I definitely don't hang out with her. And I don't judge anybody that does. I just know what she did in this community, and I just choose not to associate with that person. Oh, they weren't talking to me. Okay. I just, in my opinion, I choose not to. I choose not to associate with someone that faked having cancer. I make it a point to try say things in a way that if my words come back to me, I can stand on my own words. Exactly. And I've learned my lesson. Like now, I won't say anything that I wouldn't say in public because first of all, think of YouTube, think of private messages as a beacon. So if you're going to like the town crier, they might get hold of this somehow, or someone might just get mad. And I find this happens a lot on YouTube. Is someone will get mad at you, and then they will search, or they talk to you, and the whole time they're talking to you, they are screenshotting everything you say. I really don't do that. I don't. It's just too much. It's too much bother for me. And why would I have to screenshot my friends that I would never turn on ever? And I'm telling you, and I can say this to Samara because Samara and I have fallen out more than once, probably twice, I think, on YouTube. But we've managed to, and I would trust, here's the thing with Samara, I would trust her with my life. Samara is such a good person, and people don't know that about her. She is such a good person. She not only loves animals, she loves people. She's way nicer than what I am. I know everybody loves Samara. The ones that don't love Samara are the ones that don't know her. Because if you know Samara, like I know Samara, then you would love her because she's got the biggest, kindest heart of anyone that I know. And people need to, stop putting up stupid bacon emojis and stupid that. Okay, that's ridiculous. I don't even want these trolls in here. Because, look, she never did that. She asked how he was. Thank you, Samara. Melly's always been cool in here. I'm saying what my opinion is about sharing private messages. I just think it's wrong. I just think it doesn't serve any purpose. Like it doesn't. And to sit there and laugh about people's looks, to make fun of someone, according to Kansas City Light, someone was making fun of his wife because she's black. That's wrong. I'm going to stand up for what's right. I just don't want, thanks, Samara. I just don't want to have, people. I don't follow people. Here's the thing. I don't follow people around YouTube and find out. Oh, you're fine, Melly. They're not going to stay long. Trust me, my mods will delete anybody that comes in here and bothers you. You've never been anything but respectful. You don't bring your shit over here. And that's the thing is I'm just trying to say on here is Melly comes in here and doesn't bring any drama. She comes in here and she talks about what she talks about. What she does with her own time is her business. She's allowed to like who she likes. I have my opinion about people. Other people have their opinion about people. I go by what I have seen on here. Other people maybe haven't had the same experience. And thank you, ladies, for being so kind to me. Much love to you all on this Awesome hump day. Oh, you don't have to go. You really don't. Seriously, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. You have a great day too, and you don't have to go. I just, I don't know why people need to do what they do on here. I'm still like, I was on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Maybe I'm not on, because everybody says Twitter is this worst place yet. Maybe I'm not following the same people that all these other people are following. But I don't see it. Well, maybe because I'm not on there much either, but I never saw on Facebook, when I was on Facebook, I never saw crap like this on Facebook. I never saw people being doxxed. I never saw any of this stuff on Facebook. Then I move over to YouTube, and it's just like everybody's fighting, and everybody's like, how about that? Grab a link, take a link, whatever. Like, grow the hell up. And calling people names, and calling people, fat shaming them, shaming their, making fun of their looks, making fun of their age, making fun of whatever you can make fun of, they make fun of. And it's ridiculous. You hear Facebook is where, well, I had never experienced anything. Maybe because my Facebook was more geared towards, what do you call it? Chris Watts groups, my family. I mean, I have my family on there. So really, just went into groups to just see what was going on. And, crime things that were going on all around the world. So I just never saw any doxing. I never saw any of that until moving over to YouTube. I mean, some of the horrible things that have been said to people about, stick a needle in your arm, or, do this, do that. I mean, it's just been horrible what people say to each other on here, and can't apologize. Or if they do apologize, it's not heartfelt. Like, I want to feel good when I go off YouTube. I don't want to feel like a piece of crap. You know what I mean? I want to feel good. I want to have a stream where I'm not going to be ashamed to listen to it later on. Because I don't, as you guys know, I don't delete my streams. They're up. You can go back, and there's some streams, I'll tell you what, I should take down, because they're pretty nasty. I'm pretty nasty in them. Oh, I'm arguing with people who are judging families. Like, if the parents cry when their child goes missing, people want blood. I tell you, yeah, I will not judge a family member of a victim. I just won't, especially if no one knows for sure. Like, sometimes people have the families convicted, tried and convicted before they've even gone to trial. I won't do myself. I won't do that. I just don't want to, I don't want to, in case they're completely innocent, in case, because you could push someone over the edge. We need Jenna so she can talk about that case. Yeah, she needs to go. Yeah, she's been going through some. Yeah, if you guys can send up prayers to Jenna too. Yeah, she needs to talk about that case. I don't want to take that away from her, because she's going to talk about that. So I heard a case, or I watched on the chapter about Dylan Redwine. Oh my God. that is so sad. Apparently his father killed him. Just a really sad case. If you go to that chapter, watch that. And I believe that Stephanie Harlow also did a video on it, and it is very, very heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. And what's more heartbreaking about it is this kid was kind of forced to go see his dad, and ended up dead. And I can't really talk about it because it's so gross. It's so gross what the father, what the boys, what his sons found out, what he was doing. It's so gross that I can't even talk about it. But if you want to hear that chapter, if you want to hear about a really interesting case, it's not good because it's sad. But what made me really sad about that case is the kid did not want to go see his dad. And I think maybe he just told his dad what they had found on his computer, which was really super gross. Super gross. I can't really say on here. Let's say as the most grossest thing. And it's not even about kids. It's about what he did. It's got nothing to do with the P word. It's just disgusting. I guess just you and me are talking. Yeah, maybe everybody's gone. Maybe someone else is live. I don't know. I didn't even notice that. I'm boring. Maybe I should go off. Maybe I should go off. Did you guys all leave me? Yeah. So anyways, yeah, if anybody's in here still, it says 26 people are in here, but someone else probably went live and they're lurking over there, or they're watching their channel because I'm too boring. Oh, Miss effing Wonderful is live. Hey, Jackpot, I'm back. I had to take the dogs out. Jackpot, are you the one with the Dobermans? Dobermans are like my favorite dog ever. I love Dobermans. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Audra, okay. It was just Samara and me talking. Everybody left me. I'm so sad. I gotta tell you that I'm just changing the subject here because you know how my mind works. So I go to my doctor, my psychiatrist, and I've already had to change my therapist twice. So I guess the therapists in his office are just quitting hand over foot. They're getting better jobs. I don't know, for whatever reason. They have a waiting list of people for therapists. So his advice to me is go to my insurance company and try and get them to pay for a therapist for me to go to. Yeah, easy for you to say when you're not paying for it. Like, I've already gone to 2 different therapists in that office. And when you go to a therapist for the first time, they go through this whole spiel of they have to go through your whole thing, and it takes like about an hour and a half. And it's like, I don't want to go through that again. I listen a lot because morning is always busy time. Yeah, I know. And I had and I understand that, Jackpot. I do understand that. Seriously. I was watching Brian this morning, but I didn't actually hear. But if you go like Boomers Rock, that was funny. I had to laugh about that. Boomers Rock. I'm a boomer. I rock. I'm so happy that Brian got his car. I am. I hope he gets the condo that he's looking into. I hope everything goes the way he wants it to go because he deserves it. He works hard. He works 7 days a week. You know what? I'm going to have to, you know what? I want maybe Jenna, I want a few people on panel to talk about mental health and how, maybe next week we'll do part 2 of the mental health. It's hard to find a good therapist and can be harder to keep them. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is my second one, and I'm going to, if I do find one, it'll be my third one. And it's like, you get to know them. They know who you are. They know your, what you're going through. And then all of a sudden, they kind of leave you on a limb, leave you hanging. It's hard to find. Yeah. Our mental health care is 3 months for new patients. Life can end in that time. Exactly. And my pills, like my psychiatrist, is what he does is just prescribe medication. He doesn't do the therapy part. I mean, my appointments with him last maybe at the most 10 minutes, So, hi, Shangy girl. Nice to see you. So my appointments with him last maybe 10 minutes, if that. And he checks my levels and stuff like that. I have to go to get blood tests and stuff. But other than that, he's not my therapist. How are you, Shangy girl? You don't know me. This is why we should be there for one another is the best ways instead of tearing one another. Exactly. The philosophy should be we should build each other up, not tear each other down. But from what I see on YouTube lately, it's more fun to tear people down, make fun of their looks, make fun of everything about them, and not care about what their mental health is. I've been honest about where I stand as far as mentally. I'm bipolar, which is a mental illness. I'm not saying I would do anything to myself, but, people on here don't know what kind of issues other people have. And they just don't care. It's just like a big joke to everybody. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny because we can make fun. We can show their private messages and we can make fun of that person, and it doesn't affect them. You're wrong. Whether you like to admit it or not, when someone attacks you over and over and over, it does affect you. And it might not affect you publicly, but I've talked to my friends about it privately, certain things that really affect me. On the most part right now, things bounce off my back. I've taken so much heat on YouTube that it just bounces off my back. And if they're talking about me and I'm not seeing it, then they're talking to themselves. They're making fools out of themselves because they're talking to themselves. I don't go to those negative channels either. And if they're talking about me and someone says to me, do you know that they're talking about me? That's yeah. And so who cares? I don't care what they said. I'm not watching them. And if you're watching me and you know what I'm saying, then you're watching me. Then you shouldn't be watching me. If you think I'm irrelevant, insignificant, then don't watch me, because I say what I want on my platform. And if people don't like it, too bad. It's too bad. Mental health is the root of most problems. Our country really needs to step on this for care. Yeah, they do. They do. And people, like, I know years ago, and I'm talking many years ago, people would throw around the word, oh, you're just crazy. That's, I think, less of a stigma nowadays. You're not crazy. You have issues. You're dealing with them. You're on medication. Like I'm on all kinds of medication. For depression, for sleeping, because I have ups and downs and highs and lows, but it's not a cure. It is not a cure. And any doctor will tell you it's not a cure. You have to be on this medication. You have to, if someone's yelling at me, it goes in one ear and out the other. Like I've had people come up on my panel and scream and yell and curse and go on. It goes in one ear and out the other. I don't care. They don't scare me. I'm not scared of people. You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do? Come to my house and beat me up? Call my husband and tell on me? He knows what I do. Tattle? I don't hide anything. I don't hide anything. People know what I do. My husband knows what I do. Especially in the times we're living in and everything going on around us. Exactly. Especially with, what really came to mind with my husband and I was the guy that works with him, who is now on a waiting list for a double lung transplant. Oh, she's going to be blocked. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Not coming in my chat. I don't want them here. And I don't know this person. I just know that I went into a chat and they attacked me. Done. They want to be friends with a fake cancer person. They can, be friends with her. That's fine. I don't care. I don't judge. I don't want to have anything to do with that person. How is your friend doing, Carla? He's waiting to get on a list for a double lung transplant. Yeah, I know that. That's their name, Renee. I just don't associate with them. I do like Angie. Angie's been like, I don't know even how I found Angie's channel, but she's always been very nice to me. She comes in here. I judge people how they treat me. I don't judge people by what other people say about her. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. He has, the double lung transplant has to come from 150-mile radius from where they are. Hey, Blink. Good morning. 150-mile radius of where he's living, which is in Pittsburgh. So, but he has to be strong enough that they think he can survive a transplant, because they were not going to give him a transplant if they don't think that he can survive the operation. So, but he's at home. He's happy. As you know, he was in the hospital for 3 months, very, very on a respirator, very, very dire. They didn't think he was going to make it out of the hospital. I mean, his wife at one point was saying, I don't know how much more bad news I can take. Not yet, but he's working on it. So yeah, he's got to be on oxygen until that time. So, so it's kind of like, that's why when you see someone has gone through something like that, then you know that this stuff on YouTube is so insignificant on here. It's just not. Yeah. So you have the time to go and copy private messages and throw it up on a video, and you think that's important in life? No. Someone fighting for their life, fighting to live, to see their little girl grow up, that's important. Not this stupid private messages. No. And that's what irritates me so much about this community on here. And like Joy, I mean, she lost her husband. That's, to me, those are the people that I care about. Those are the people that I think are important on here, not stupid private messages that are being thrown out there. Like, go away. Stay away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you. My post-COVID tests are great. That's good to know, Joy. That's so good to know. Yeah, me too. Me too. So, yeah, so this stuff on YouTube, I don't care. You know, you can bitch and moan and complain and cry about, oh, I'm sorry, Samara. You can bitch and moan and complain and go on about about people all you want. I'm going to close my ears and go, nah, 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 nah. Because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. And people don't realize it. Like, they just don't realize it. Because maybe for whatever reason they haven't gone through it, or they haven't known anybody that's had to suffer. You know, and I've seen a lot of people that have had to suffer, and it's the people in the chat egging it on are the worst. Actually, you're right, Samara. Those are the ones, to me, that are in the chat, super chatting people to go after, to bash people. To me, you guys are disgusting. Don't come near me. Don't talk to me. Don't say hello to me. Just stay the hell away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. Like, I mean, come on. If you saw these people out in public and you met face to face, like, I don't know, I need to get a ring light or something. I can't see. I can't see. If you saw these people in public, you probably would probably like most of them, or at least be polite to them. You sure as hell wouldn't be calling the see you next Tuesday word or anything like that. And it's a shame. I mean, some of these people, I mean, these women, the way they talk, if they talk worse than, I don't know. And I have sworn, I've cussed before, but I'm trying not to cuss anymore, because, you know, this stuff on the internet, it lasts forever. It does. And I've had my share of, like, you know, done my share of bad things on here. Naughty, naughty, naughty girl. But I'm not guilty of sharing private messages or going through the problem or the making a video with private messages. No, If I have to prove myself to people, and I'm not going to anymore, I don't care to prove myself to anybody, because it's just not worth it to me. It isn't. So anyways, but I will be doing, I will be doing a another live about mental health. We'll talk about personality disorders, mental health, and I do have to do my research about it, because I know what I go through. I know what my issues are, but I really don't know much about personality, autism, ADHD, ADD. People need to realize how things can change in the blink of an eye, and how short life is. Life is short, guys. People need to realize that life is too short. Life is too short. And I you know, I've seen it with the guy that works with my husband, and he was, look, that guy was the picture of health. They have a dog walking business, him and his wife. Hi, Shaz. They had a dog walking business, and he would run with those dogs every morning. Have you ever gone off your meds? What happens in your... Okay, yes, I did blink. I went off my meds for 1 year, and it was horrible. I was at the point where my husband was ready to divorce me. So yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Could not sleep. I could stay up for days. I was very irritable, and I had anger issues with him. So yeah, we were at the point where if I wasn't going back to the doctor, he was going to divorce me. I worked in mental health for many years. It was quite humbling. So yeah, I learned my lesson. That's one thing I am very adamant about right now, is staying on my medication, staying even. It's not a cure. I still have my days where I don't want to get out of bed. I want to sleep. I just don't want to get out of bed. But those days are few and far between. When I was off my medication, it was bad. I just went off on my own. I feel good. I'm not going to take it anymore. I hate taking my ADHD meds. Now, see, I don't know about ADHD because I don't understand about the ADHD. I was on Wellbutrin, Depakote, and Seroquel. And the Seroquel was to help me sleep at night. I hated Seroquel. And I will never take it again. And when I went back to this psychiatrist, because my other psychiatrist wasn't taking any more new patients, because I just stopped seeing him. I told him the one medication that I would never take again was Seroquel, because of the way it made me feel. In the mornings, I would be, even at night after I took it, I could not pull myself out of bed. I would be so dizzy. And as a matter of fact, I got so dizzy one night that I fell and hit my head on the corner of the wall and cracked my head open and lost all the nerve to the back of my head for maybe 6 weeks. But yeah, I did not like that. Seroquel was horrible. And then the next day after taking it, I would just be like a zombie all day. So no, I didn't like it. Did not like it. Did not. So that's one thing I did tell my doctor. I said, I don't want to take Seroquel ever. Talk to your doctor and see if you can try something else. There might be something more effective out there for you. Yeah. I always look out for you, Joy. That's all you can do. Yeah. Yes, you got to take it one day at a time. I mean, you guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much, but it's time for me to go. It's been an hour. I'm doing just an hour lately, but I will do a mental health. I'm going to do a mental health live probably next week. This is kind of late this week, but you guys take care and have a great day. Love you to the moon and back. Bye, guys.